Let's make this for under 10 bucks. Ghost candles. This DIY. Leather sleeve. Dollar Tree crafts. That look expensive. Let's make this Dollar Tree centerpiece for under $10. For this one, you're gonna need scissors. You're gonna need these gold trays from the Dollar Tree, which are absolutely gorgeous. They're so sturdy. They had these in gold and I believe in silver now. Quality on these are unbelievable for $1.25. You're gonna need one of these styrofoam blocks, hot glue gun, and you're gonna need fall flowers, which they have a million different options at Dollar Tree. I tried to get 2 different colors. They were almost all gone. I think everybody wanted these same ones. So put your tray upside down, flat on the table. We want to kind of measure out where the center is because we want to put the foam block right underneath. I'm gonna say about there is fine. Now we want to hot glue the foam to the tray. And the reason I like this is because if the seasons change, take your flowers out and change them. Like it's on styrofoam. I think that's about centered. Step 1 is done. Make sure it's on there good. This is the idea right there. Step 2 is going to be to cut these off of here. We don't need these to be on the stem. Want your flowers to be loose like this. If you can find some of these wire cutter plier things, do that. It's a lot easier than trying to just like wiggle these out of here. 5 seconds. And you want them to be different lengths, okay? So don't make them all one length because there's going to be some areas where they're a little bit longer than other areas. Okay, so I've cut up quite a few. I thought we would start with this many for now. Some of the faux flowers are going to need a little TLC. Fluff them up, make them look nice. But this is the easiest part. Flip your tray over and just start stuffing. I want these to be different colors, so we're gonna put it there. And then we'll flip it to check how the design is going. How easy is this? And the reason I was saying these need to be different lengths, it's because depending on where the styrofoam is and where you put this, you wanna make sure that the flower comes all the way to the edge of that styrofoam. So some are gonna get pushed in a little bit further than others. The reason I like the plum looking things is because they're kind of fluffy and you need, I think, a little bit less, especially if you take the time to like fluff them out and stuff. They're not glued down, so if you make a mistake, pull them out, do it again. See, you might not eat all of these. I would just take them just to make sure. Here it is. What do you think? Gorgeous, right? Look at it from the top. You can even see the little sides here. Now all we need is some beautiful Vivian. What took me the longest was cutting the flowers out of here, but putting it in there, moving things around, super fast, super easy. Gluing the tray to the styrofoam, super easy. If you do this in advance, this whole project might take you 10 minutes max for under 10 bucks. So I'm gonna give this DIY with all the supplies from Dollar Tree 5 Vivian heads. Now let's DIY this for less than $3. You're gonna need one of these plastic garden dishes from Dollar Tree, a glass cup or vase, or there's different options for this one, but I needed something, or I wanted something about this height. This one, size and height is up to you, but you do need this kind of tray. And then some spray paint. This spray paint is obviously not from Dollar Tree, but it is from Walmart. I think I paid like $6 or $7 for it. You'll need your hot glue gun, and then also from Dollar Tree, one of these cement multi-purpose glue things. That's it. This project should also take us a whole 10 minutes while we wait. Step 1 is to remove all stickers from the glass and from your tray. And usually these labels come right off. I don't know if this goes without saying, but none of these are like original ideas, okay? I saw them somewhere on the internet. I'm a master at recreating DIYs. Look at this. Like, this is not even safe. I just did my nails. I don't want to mess them up. Step number 2, after labels are off, hot glue and this glue at the same time. I saw quite a few people doing this. A combination of both glues to make sure this holds on real good. Some of the girls that I saw on the internet do this. They also did it with a spray paint that's like that stone one. So if you want a stone faux look, you could do that. Next step, carefully position the tray in the center. Right. We're almost done. We're gonna wait for a few minutes for that to seal really good so that we can start spray painting that. So we've waited. It is pretty much dry, as you guys can see. Now outside to start spray painting. I'm nervous to touch it because I don't want my fingerprints on it. It was not dry a second ago. See, it's not completely dry. Isn't this supposed to dry super fast? And just in case you're wondering, this is the French beige color, which it's absolutely gorgeous. And I did go to town on it. Like, I sprayed the heck out of this thing. Still have plenty for the next DIY project, but I did put a lot of spray paint on it. Maybe that's why it's taking forever to dry. Well, I hold it up for you. Do you see why I wanted this height? You want a long longer one, a shorter one, a different designed one. It does not matter. As long as the top is kind of this bowl thing, I think you'll be fine. Okay, I don't know how many days, hours, weeks this is gonna take to dry, but first impressions, what do you guys think? Do you love it? I love it. Came out so good. If you decide to do like a stone color, or you know, that textured one where it has like little things on it, like stone, I think it'll look cool too. I am absolutely loving this color. I was a little nervous about it, but oh no, it's like the perfect neutral. Put it on a coffee table, put some stuff in there. It could be a fruit bowl. You don't like it? For the designer credit that you're gonna get, put it on your resume. Are you kidding me? How much are you gonna pay for this? If you have some beads, maybe some bowls, maybe you throw a candle in here somewhere. Now be careful with the candle and this kind of being wobbly, okay? Use at your own risk, or just get one of these LED candles and you have nothing to worry about. I love it. Now we just got to get different sizes and it's gonna look so different. So I'm gonna give this DIY 5 minutes, 5 Vivian heads. Faux leather sleeve for your vase. First you'll need faux leather from the craft section. They sell faux leather. Did you know? We can make purses, shopping bags. We have a million ideas with the faux leather. You'll need one of these vases, hole punch, and scissors. This one's gonna be super easy, but it's so chic. I can't even remember where I saw this, but I saw somebody make it and I thought, that just adds something to this vase, which I absolutely love. All of this is from Dollar Tree. Waterproof effect and soft feel. Easy to cut with scissors. And it came in a couple different colors. I just picked up the black one. Can we not make a purse out of this? Can we not make repairs to your car, to a couch? Why not? For $1.25, this is a pretty good amount. And look at that. Quality is pretty nice. Look at the back of it. It actually doesn't look too faux-y to me. We might need this cutter. I'm gonna have it here just in case. If you have one, great. If you don't, that's fine. You don't need it. This is gonna take us a whole 5 minutes to do. What you're gonna do first is measure. You wanna cut the height of your vase, whichever vase you have. And I'm just gonna use a little marker just to show me where the top of the vase is so I know where to cut. And based on the size of this guy, you can probably get like 3 or 4 vases with this one piece of faux leather from the Dollar Tree. So for $1.25, how many of these are we gonna be able to make? In order to make it a straight line, I think I am gonna use this thing. And it's just like a cutter. It's a Cricut brand one. Has a measuring ruler here. Stick it in there to our marking. You can do this with your scissors. You don't have to have a fancy little thing like this. Perfect. You could cut it shorter if you wanted to, but I'm actually loving the height of that. The next measurement we want to get is when we close it, measure to the spot where they both meet. And again, it does not have to be the exact length to close it. And you'll see why here in 1 secondito. Put it back through our little measuring device. And you can get this thing on Amazon or at Walmart. If you line it up here on the side, it keeps things straight for you so you're not all wonky. My shit's always wonky, so that's why I like this little thing. Keeps me straight. You'll see that's where I had the marker. Hold it down, cut, we're done. There's that little piece. We'll need that. Now we should be able to cover. Look how good that looks. You're gonna see that they don't connect. That's the idea, because that's where the next step comes in. You're gonna use these, and you can either use it with your little scissors or you can use your little cutting mat here. And again, these don't have to be straight. They don't have to be nothing. So there's one. This is what we want, these little strips. See, even with this thing, it's already not straight, but that's okay. You guys will see in a second what I'm making. 2, 3, 4. So out of that little strip, I got 4. This piece here, we're gonna fold it in half. So with your hole punch, we're gonna punch 4 holes. And by holding it in half, you're punching all the layers that you need to all at once so that they're completely straight. 1, you'll see the hole there on both of them, and try to space them out. If you want to make more holes and more little strips, you can. Like this part is pretty much preference, but because I've already made 4, I want to keep them at 4. 3. That's it. We're about 75% done. People pay big bucks for these vase covers, and you're gonna have gorgeous ones for $1.25. No, $2.50. With your little strips, you're just gonna tie them and make a pretty bow. See how that looks? Isn't that good? And as you can see, there is plenty more for you guys to get a couple more vases done, and then just repeat. Keep tying these. You want to make more holes and put more strips, that's fine as well. Tell me how many Vivian heads you would give this one. I'm gonna say this one for me is 4. I wouldn't have made it if I didn't love it. Not everybody loves faux leather. Not everybody everybody wants a sleeve on their vases. I just thought it was so chic and so like different. Our last one is in place. Tell me how much you would sell this for at the garage sale or the craft show. How much on Etsy? Oh, I'm gonna open that Etsy store because I have so many crafts. Now be delicate when you're tying these. It was a little long. I'm gonna cut it. Don't get too crazy because it will snap. Look how good that looks. Gorgeous, right? Let me show you with some of my flowers that I bought also at Dollar Tree. Fluff them out. Good, right? Look how cute that vase is. Oh, and you can change it for all the seasons. If you want black for the winter and faux leather brown for the summer. Aren't these cute too? These little pom-pom looking things. Our first craft. I promise you that's gonna take you a whole 7 minutes to make. And look how beautiful that looks. Difficulty wise, beginner. This is basic entry level craft. Now let's DIY this guy. Our next DIY is pretty basic, but something that Dollar Tree has that I absolutely love is that they're always bringing in different glass vases in different really cool shapes and designs. Look at this one. Does it not have just the coolest? I mean, the blue is beautiful. But look at it. It has like a diamond kind of pattern on it, which I thought was gorgeous. Blue is not gonna match my decor. So we're either gonna go with the beige color again or the black. And I'm leaning towards the black because I have too much beige. And my husband's like, that's enough with the neutrals. Spray painted. Tell me that's not a beautiful vase. And actually this paint dries 10 times faster than this one. Look how pretty that looks. I just love the design of it. And I think I probably could do a couple more coats of the spray paint. Then grab your seasonal flowers, fluff them up. I love, 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 love. Not in a million years is anybody gonna guess that you got that from Dollar Tree. Isn't that pretty? That literally took me 5 minutes to do. I just totally changed that vase from simple, basic to something nicer that nobody's gonna guess that you made for $1.25. Even my flowers are decent. Now let's make these ghost candles. You're gonna need one of these long baking glass. It could be anything, but long enough for these type of candles to fit. You'll need taper candles. See how those fit in there perfectly? You're gonna need some Sharpies, black, some candle holders, some hot water. Hot, not boiling, but not lukewarm. Somewhere in the middle, somewhere where you can touch and it's not gonna hurt you. So that amount of temperature depends on the person, so I can't tell you how hot. What we are gonna do is put these in water to melt them, or not melt them, soften them up. Let's start so I can show you. This DIY is gonna cost you $1.25 for 2 of these candles. Like this one's super easy. Oh, the kids are gonna love this one. Hopefully this one is not one of those where it's like, looks really easy, but it's totally not gonna work. Okay, 2 candles there. Now we're gonna pour hot water over them. Actually, let me turn them where this part is close to me because this is the end of the candle that I want to be shaping. Now hot water. The water can't be too hot where it's actually melting your candles, but just hot enough so that it's just softening the candle. Let's see if this works. This one I was kind of iffy on. Oh, I broke one. Let's see if I can somehow save it. This might have been a trick video then that I watched this lady do. Maybe her water was way hotter than mine. Or maybe you just have to be patient. Broke it, see? Oh no! I had a feeling that this one might be a little too good to be true. I broke it again. This one failed from the get. The idea is so cute. That one's kind of doing it. I'm just breaking them. That's how they're bending like that. They're not bending from the water. Never mind. Once she got them to bend, kind of like this, she took a Sharpie and she made little ghost eyes. And then she made a little wiggly mouth. That's as good as that guy's gonna get. Now you get your candle holders. Put your candle in. It's kind of cute. Right there. Cute. See, if they would have worked, I wanted them to be like this. Kind of worked. It kind of didn't. Let's separate them. And where is my fire extinguisher? I think I'm supposed to cut the wicks, right? You guys always tell me that. I always forget. If you figure this one out or you get it going or it works for you, please give me tips in the comments down below. There are my ghost candles. I mean, they kind of worked. Either way, I'm gonna give this DIY 1 Vivian head. If you enjoyed this Dollar Tree DIY video, I think you'll also like this Dollar Tree DIY video. Watch that next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!